Aranganenje mandangariri achinungo mandangariri achinungo ngaranganenje kongolirenje nungo kongolirenje nungo ngaranganenje kongolirenje. That creek, limestone creek, you put under it, and that cave, and where chocolate mob used to go. Gaming bunny is black name. Where they had the handprint and everything, old lady, buried there, another old lady. Yeah. Well, my name is Shirley Purdy, and Argyle is from my mother country, who is her grandmother. Deldawa country, Lissadell.
My name is Evelyn Hall. I come from a long line of descendants who lived around the Manangala and the Argyle area.
That Argyle is an important place, that Barramundi dreaming. Really important for our Gija people, old lady, and my auntie, what buried in Lissadell country, the East country now.
The Barramundi dreaming, it plays a big part in my life. I feel very close to it.
The diamonds today is the Barramundi scales. From Dreamtime came diamonds.
So it came from Miriwoong ground going into Gija countries. That story, that totem brings us together.
Before the mine was set up, it was like a hunting and gathering place. People used to go from different stations and gather around the Argyle area.
I get emotional every time they talk about Argyle and our old people and the land itself. It's not how it used to be before.
It is really sad. So now we want people to listen to us, and for closure, we need to be heard and we need it done properly and the right way.
A lot of people don't, I think, realise that there's some intangible cultural areas that are really critical, that are part of a dreaming story, that are part of a song or a dance. And so, without knowing those things, there's no mining party that's going to be able to look after country without that critical consultation with TOs.
we want to work together and in good partnership so we can have both sides saying good things about each other. It's nearly in the end now, so let's walk out together as one.
So as part of the mine closure process, there was originally from Rio Tinto an understanding that a number of boabs had to be demolished or removed. TOs were very concerned about that. That was almost like removing members of people's families that had been growing there for centuries. They didn't want that to happen. And so we had to work out ways to come up with a process to allow Rio to relocate those boabs rather than demolishing them. And as the old people told us, there's a way to speak to the boabs to make sure that they're blessed and they know they'll be safe and looked after when they're being relocated, not to be frightened, and to speak to the ancestors to tell them that the people on country are still looking after those boabs. They're just being moved a bit and they will be looked after once they're relocated too.
So what's going on here? We've got to create the spillway here so that any water that's captured in here is free flow out of it. That's the idea. So these three boabs that have got the pink tape around, they're in the way to do that job. So we need to relocate them. But that's what this is about. We need to make this a free draining dam or water catchment area. That's what it's all about in this region.
With the boab, it's one of many trees that you rely on from time to time when it's season. We use it culturally for food, for medicine as well.
Tanya chomolony, ngarangane bany, man kaon, an bany, an burning it all. Koma chilangam yariaran wal chilangam ninging but nyaling tanya. That means that boab tree. You know, you got dream time thing and you got skin name and you real special that boab tree. That's why we gotta look after them.
You can climb over there?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Chat pimbere ay payak ngan gele wan wedat pimbere why ni amon ka ya nawara berian yak ngan na pimbere ay pangare oka jarak ngan anare moro pambaram na. All right, I just speak to old people and say that I got to move all the poultry and I got to like do that thing because the important big boab tree, I got ngarangani in it. Important tree. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, when my mom talk to the country and sing, she doing it for the future and to keep us all safe. That's why you have to talk to your old people, talk to the country.
The blessing of the boabs has been a really great collaboration between the mining company and traditional owners. And as TOs often tell me, You know, we don't own the country owns us. They have a real duty to look after the country for their future generations and leave a long-lasting legacy of healthy country. It's also very important for TOs, I think, to be able to remind third parties, not only Rio Tinto, but other land developers and the state government, about the fact that their cultural heritage sites are not just those that are registered with the state government. They're not just this place-based site that people can just sort of ring fence and avoid, that there are intangible areas, Dreamtime stories, boabs, plants with critical importance and significance that are sacred to people. And also, this is not new. It is something that's been ongoing for a very long time and has continued to go on during mining and will continue to be practiced long after mining has gone.
When I'm on country and singing and talking to my old people, that make me feel better to have that respect, you know, what I've been learned, and I want to keep that for my children and grandchildren and great, to pass it on. That make me real happy. That's what I like to do when I go out on country.
That means this my son. That means his brother, my daughter.